what is your sweet spot? And do you have many working for you? Like, do you have employees or contractors? I just want to get a feel because I'm just in this point in my business where what do I do? You know?
I can go. We have I use all contractors. I kind of have like one or two sort of experts in each area that are kind of, I'd say, the key. Like we work with a landing page designer and CRO person. We work with like a designer. We work with I have some technical people for the technical work we do, but it's all contractors. I'm the only FTE. For me, it's like a reverse engineering of an equation, which is how much money do you want to need to make to be happy and take care of
Mhm.
things? And of course, like the answer to that is always more. $8 million a year, great, but like, what would you have to do to get there? So for
Yeah.
me, it's like that, and then reversing out like what your costs and everything are in your contract. Anyway, getting down to okay, what at the end of the day do I need to make to be like happy and fulfilled in my day to day life with my family, and then like reversing it the other way of like,
Yeah.
okay, so that means we need to do, if my margins are this, I need to do this much a year in revenue and all that. And then the client count is kind of relative. I mean, there is an element for sure. I think one of the sort of scope creep killers with clients is how much communication and daily like admin and back and forth they
Yeah.
require. And that's why you see a lot of like big ad agencies and stuff. They only have like 8 clients, but they're all like mega huge clients. And it's because it
Yeah.
simplifies that side of it as
Yeah.
opposed to having like 100 clients, but they're all small. The work might be small, but you're gonna have to be like communicating and reporting and doing
Communicating.
that for
Yeah.
all of them. So it's
Hmm.
it's a
Yeah.
little bit variable. I mean, we don't go over 15 clients
Yeah.
at a time, like just as a marker typically. I feel like anything above that, I'd probably need to hire more on the like account management communication side.
Yeah.
Um, but it's kind of relative based on the size of your clients and all those things. I mean, that would be my, and then of course, if you're hiring, then it's the math on what do you have to pay to hire that person
Yeah.
versus what does that unlock for you revenue wise if you can bring on that many more clients that person's, it's a constant kind of financial evaluation,
Yeah.
but that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, it's just really hard at the moment. Don't know what to do. Not that I've got an outpour of clients coming in my way. I don't. But yeah, I had one client come and inquire yesterday, and I thought, oh, yeah, it should be a good client to work with. Like small spender, but not the type that will be on your back all the time going, what's happening here? What's happening there? And she came across, really wanted to work with her. My niche, kids toy store, huge following, like 200,000 followers on Instagram, because she's got all her marketing in place. I thought this is going to be a breeze. I love it. I love to do. I looked at her ads. I was shit. 100%. I could automatically, not to toot my horn, but improve this already just by adding some fun into it. There's no fun in these ads. So I already saw that whoever they're working with, you can tell, you can just see it in the copy that they're done. Um, I'm bummed she hasn't come back to me yet. She inquired. We had a meeting. She was emailed me again, but they want to have someone in house who does Google ads as well. And I said, well, you don't have to because sometimes it's not a good match, but it's up to you guys. So I was really bummed about that. But I thought, oh, do I really want that client? Because what's that going to be like for me? Like, do I need to now start looking at another contractor? And then what's my profits like? And I'm not the main breadwinner in my family. However, having said that, I'm very determined to to make good money because I like nice things. um, like, I want to
There's
do
also
things.
there's also an axiom that says if you're too busy, raise your prices.
I
So
have raised my prices, yeah.
if you're worried about being too busy, then raise your prices and there's some natural attrition. If you're not busy enough, lower them a little bit, right? Like it's a lever that you can pull. So
Yeah,
maybe you can maximize revenue per client a little
yeah.
more.
I have raised them. And it's probably cheaper than what you guys charge. And I get you're out of my budget. So yeah, they're really people here don't want to spend money.
Oh,
They
that's
don't.
the same everywhere. No one wants to
Yeah.
spend money.
No, they're your retainer's too high. So I was like, okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I was just interested to see what you guys Mark, do you have people contractors as well?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you the small agency perspective. I work for a small agency,
Oh,
but we're all kind of in-house. Now there's a ton of us because we're all kind of experts in our own field. But on the paid social side, it's me. I kind of lead that side. A
yeah.
growth marketer that's kind of like a jack of all trades, and then a junior marketer who I take care of. And then we have some few designers that we contract. We use Design Pickle. We also have some editors that I hire. But in terms of the client work, we have 2 to 3 clients that are doing like 10 to 20K a month, and then everything else, which is like 4 or 5 clients that are doing like 4K or less.
Hmm.
And to be honest, I'm actually pretty damn busy. It's
Yeah.
kind of a lot.
Yeah.
I'd rather get rid of those small clients, to be honest, and just take care of the 3 or 4 that I have.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like what Brett was saying too. Like, the less money that people spend, they're just going to be asking more.
It's too hard.
Because
Yeah. I've
they
knocked
don't
back
they
to,
don't
yeah.
really know what they want. Yeah, and the best clients are the ones that are kind of tech savvy and understand the platform, but don't know how to. They need a marketing team to help expand their product. Those are my favorite clients that could talk the talk
Yeah.
and have money to spend.
Yeah. The ones that know how to spend money, they don't panic. The ones who've been in business a long time, they know how,
How it kind of works, right?
how it works. And they know that if it goes up and it goes down, and that's cool. That you have to earn their trust, obviously, before they sort of hold back a little bit. But like as in stop messaging you all the time.